So much noise coming from the audience here. Sounds like the Clash Champs fans there trying to distract Cronos as he goes in with a queen charge into Twin Hog here. Not a lot of hogs on this one. He's got a lot of miscellaneous extra troops here that he can use to support. Lots of headhunters. Got the recall spell as well. Even he brought a single quake here. What do you think that's going to be used for, Carmen?
Ooh, that's a great question. Maybe for the Town Hall, because the Flame Flinger then go after it after he recalls this queen back. Cronos is the captain of Tribe Gaming here. He's looking to bring a 3-star, but, you know, out of all the players in the competition, Cronos is the one that actually has the most 1-stars out of all the players here. He has 10 1-stars. Yes, so I don't expect that to happen here because he's got the Flame Flinger going to go for the Town Hall. He can use an Earthquake to activate it, but he's going to now redeploy this queen to the bottom side as the king is going to look to help try to path in towards that monolith.
It becomes very difficult here when you're attacking top and bottom of the base at the same time because it's hard to be able to keep track of exactly what you need to do with your heroes, but at the same time making sure the Flame Flinger does not have any issues going on there. If any traps pop on it, then that could definitely be the big issue here, but he did go ahead and activate it now as he starts to strike buildings that actually have to get repaired there by the battle buildings, but it's going to be potentially back to full HP by the time he locks onto it, but the hero's doing a good job down south, and he, all right, look at the hogs here going in, and he does take that model down, and saves the queen with a very reactionary invisibility. Still under danger here, Rocket Blues right ahead, and they do not take her down, but she did get forced to ability.
Yeah, that's the Hound.
What's the Hound doing?
Oh, the Hound. It's going up to the Flame Flinger up there. It's going to slowly do some damage as now he can pop this Voided ability. Protects the Hog. Protects
Queen
the
Healers.
The Queen goes down.
Okay, well this is a big problem here. Cronos in a lot of trouble on this one. Still working the Town Hall, but that Flame Flinger is going to be popping open just the moment. That Lava Hound doesn't do a lot of damage, but that thing does not have a lot of HP. But he does get there with the Roar Champion. He's going to make sure that he, at a bare minimum, secures the 2-star. But there's a lot of base left here, and he's quickly dwindling out here. And that means that it looks like Clash Champs is going to be starting off this match. 2 stars up over Tribe Gaming.
Look at that. 2 triples for Clash Champs and 2 fails here for Tribe Gaming. And this one is in the 70s, a very low percentage. And at this point, Tribe knows that they're going to have to win on stars to have a chance in this match.
I like the very
It's Timtastic getting ready, and his attacks have been enjoyed by so many viewers, and that's why we hear some cheers in the audience as he's getting ready to drop his first troops on this attack that appears to be a Zep Lalo as well. So beat them with what they are bringing to the table as well. We see, interestingly, a poison spell tower, and more interestingly even, Tim takes it out early on, even though we know that rage towers are usually the strongest spell towers in the hands of those pros.
That's right, and we have heard already from the pros the last couple of days that apparently some player had like activated the wrong bases and stuff, because if I remember correctly, this is one of the first couple of bases not using a double rage tower setup, and even it kind of looked like the build-up was switched with that spell tower, but Timtastic says, not with me, I would just take that out. As the Expo thinks the same thing about that attacking queen, because there is a lot of damage on that queen and the value for that queen is limited. There goes the Queen ability, and we see already him shaking his head. He is not happy with how things are going.
Yeah, I mean the Queen ability was timed perfectly, so she wouldn't die to all the lava puffs already spitting fire on her, but that also, okay, he really wants that value there, so he sends in a Valkyrie. The Unicorn is trying to negate the damage that the multi does, but then the Valkyrie gets sprung away. Wow, what is happening? It's not going Tim's way.
It is not indeed, and we have seen him over the last couple of days dominate with his attacks. Then we have the Ice Golem start with some Lado troops. We have the Blimp now into the tunnel direction. The first Black Knight was countered with that Warden ability. And there's still a lot of phase left, and he's going right into the first Rage Tower, and the only Rage Tower.
Yeah, I think he might have wanted to take out that ground expo so he could send the Royal Champion for both of the remaining multi-Infernos, but I think now he's just being patient and will send the Royal Champion from the right side as soon as that Rage Tower runs out. And I think that he can have a good chance there because she will take on that ground power right away with the stun of the Diggy, but there are Skelly traps down there at the same time. The Lalo is thinning out at the top side, so this is not going his way still, and I don't think that he's got to look at the Royal Champion health being dropping, and she already uses her ability.
That's right, the traps of Clash Champs were just on point in this match. The scanner says no, those balloons do not get any further, and this looks like another defense for Clash Champs.
Yes, even the ground bows are still up and they both do some deathly damage onto the Royal Champion. I think we can see that there's not much standing there. When we look at the air targeting defenses, there's just a Wizard Tower and one scatter shot with the two Builder Huts who don't do that much damage, but the Royal Champion would have been a huge threat later on. So it was a bummer that he could not do what he intended with his attack, and it's going to be another 2-star in the 80s. That is definitely not what you need to overcome a offense-strong clan like Clash Champs.
That's right, and this means the fail, if you want to call it that way, of Clash Champs. The 2-star attack of Clash Champs was still higher percentage-wise of every single 2-star attack of Repotted.
Conserve as many spells as possible, then pull that queen out of there and redeploy her over to the right, set the funnel for both sides of the Super Dragon entry.
Yeah, with that queen off to the right side, the Super Dragons are now clear to be deployed to the bottom side to move through this base, and that blimp will be used with the Warden Internal Tome to get it all the way to that. Oh, wait, maybe not. He pops that Warden Building super early. There's no blimp in sight.
Yeah, but that blimp is so close to the top quarter of the base there. Maybe he's going to take a closer path there from that top quarter. But look at all the air defenses. Look at the king. There's a lot of threats up there that he would need to deal with. But look at this. He's going to delay that blimp. And he sends it now after the Super Dragons have cleared most of the potential traps in between the entry and the town hall. So he's going to probably arrive as long as he doesn't get stuck in a tornado trap. And it looks like that blimp is successful and arrives to take the town down.
And look at that. The Yetis come out. They continue to move through because if you go with balloons, they will all instantly die when the town hall explodes. But the Yetis are now providing distractions and protecting his heroes moving up through this base. So those Yetis getting some fantastic value as he continues his way through. But the Super Dragons are all now down. It's up to his heroes with the Royal Champion to finish this base off. 40% still to go, Aaron.
Yeah, he's got that queen charge that is moving through. Really a queen block to save the outside of the base here, but she's going to have almost no extra support there. So is really heavily relying on the Dragons to clear a lot of the damage and minimize the amount of damage that she could take so she can survive through more champion deployed over the right. Going to kind of ride across the core of the base there and engage that defensive Grand Portage directly. And he does seem to get that area under control there as he makes the final push in these last couple defenses.
Yeah.
He's got a freeze on standby. Looking pretty good here, Carmen.
He's looking pretty good. Here's the RC and her ability will be clutch. A freeze is now used onto that scatter shot. The ground expo. 40 seconds left. The RC ability is now going off. She should now target towards that scatter, but that Dicky is going to be fantastic. The healers are actually taking